Hi everyone, it's Ashley. Thank you so much for clicking on my channel today. So guys, I am super excited to be bringing this video to you. I have a little bit of a Hobby Lobby haul. I wanted to show you guys some things that I found on clearance there that I felt like I got for a really good price and I wanted to use for Christmas. So I wanted to show you guys so I could get it out. That way, if you are inspired, you could hopefully pick these up in your local store. I also have a couple of other things that I want to show you guys from Target and Walmart. And then we are going to do, I think, 3 or 4 crafts tonight that I want to get done. With all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the haul and I'll show you guys what I got and then we will start our crafting. Okay, so just starting with the first item and possibly my favorite thing I found. This is a fall 2023, it says garland. It was originally $16.99. It is 72 inches. So I just have my receipt here. I just covered up any information that I thought might be a little revealing just in case. The fall stuff was 75% off. So I paid $4.25 for this garland. And the reason that I went with this one, I did notice a couple different colors. I want to say there was like a yellow and then maybe a red, but I'm not sure about the red because I feel like I probably would have picked up the red. So I don't think they had one or I probably would have got that color. However, I am super happy that I found this green. It is just a very dark, but also it's like a dark green, but I also want to say like this is very kind of neutral in tone. So although it is very deliberately green and you can definitely tell it's green and it's definitely like a warmer tone green, I feel like overall this is very neutral. It is definitely kind of like, you know, a linen color, not white. So I personally love this. And I thought that this was a great find to bring into Christmas, right? So I plan to use this garland on our TV console, and I do not plan to put this up until Christmas time. But for $4, you know, I think that this makes great Christmas decor. This is not something that I would be able to find for this price if it was marked Christmas, right? So I thought that this was a great find, and hopefully if you're interested, you could still find these at your store. Bringing in my next item here, this is just an example of something that is super basic and something that I could and will use year round. This just says fall bow. It was originally $9.99. And bringing in my receipt here, it was 75% off, so I paid $2.50. So this is just a really nice sized bow, and these are great because like I said, you know, this is something that I can use all year round. It is a super substantial size. I don't know if you guys can fully appreciate it on camera, but it is really big, right? And I can use this on any door hanger, on any sign, on anything really that I choose to use it on. It looks like it has a tie back, so that is perfect. And this is just something that, you know, for $2.50, this is a great alternative to getting a much smaller bow at the Dollar Tree, right? So I think that these are great buys when you can find kind of something you can either use that is a neutral or you can use for multiple seasons, right? Now bringing in my next item, this here is a piece of table decor, right? So it says table decor $9.99 and it is 7.87 by 9.45. And this was originally $9.99. It was on clearance for $2.49. So it is a nice size sign and it does stand up. It has the picture easel in the back. And this just came with a little hanger here that I just simply removed the screw so that I could paint it, because it did have a saying here. I don't remember the exact phrasing on it, but it did have some wording here in black. So it did take me quite a few layers, but I now have a substantial table sign, right, that sits up on its own. And then if you replace your clip, which I plan to do, I just cut down a piece of paper here to show you. This is cut to 4x6, which is probably the size of a picture I would display in here. And then now it gives you a nice area, right, where you can craft around your picture. You could always use this for a ton of things. So this is just a great piece. Now, you guys, this is coming up in my next video, so make sure you tune in and subscribe. I really am so inspired by these. I actually picked up 2 of them. So for $5, I got 2 of these, and I have 2 very different ideas. But my first one is coming in my next video, and I am so excited. Not necessarily Christmas related, but I do like to always show you guys when I get anything on clearance, just to kind of show you what I found in my store. I always find it interesting when I see what people find like in clearance at their stores, right? So these 3 vinyls I picked up, they were on clearance for 74 cents each. Now I will tell you, these top 2 here I have picked up previously and in other hauls, and I have used them on my channel already, but this one is a new one to me, and it's just a really pretty like pink background. It has some light orange flowers with some, you know, like marigold and purple. So this is really pretty, and I'm really excited to use these. And like I said in another video, I like to always pick up my pattern vinyl in the single 12x12 sheets. So anytime I see these on clearance at Hobby Lobby, I usually will pick them up just because I love to have them on hand. Okay, so kind of moving on from Hobby Lobby, I just wanted to show you guys now a few things that I found. This was a Target find. So this was in their Target dollar spot. It was $5, of course, but it is just simply a really cute little metal present. And I wanted to show you guys just because I thought it was super cute, and I think for $5, it is a nice buy. My idea with this is we have a plant stand right next to our door, and it has a little plant on it, and then I usually put like a little sign, and I was thinking about just setting this right on that little table, and then once I think about it, or when I'm out and remember, I will get one of the candle, like the LED candles that looks like it's flickering, and I just thought that would be really nice to set on our porch. It is a covered porch, so I don't have to worry about this getting wet. I was super excited to find this just because I thought it was so cute, and I thought that that would be so adorable for my entryway. So next up, I just have this little nutcracker here. This is actually from Walmart. It was $3, and oh my gosh, guys, how cute is he? Seriously, when I saw this, I was just like, I could not buy him. I was like, I don't care if I just like put him in my kitchen and display him for the next month, like I have to buy him. But I did decide that I am not going to do that. I do plan to use this for a teacher gift. So this is something that we're actually going to be crafting with tonight. So I'll tell you guys a little bit more about that. But how cute is he? Bring in my last little item here. This is just a felt bucket. This is also from Walmart, and it was $5. So this is simply, as it says, just a little felt bucket. But I thought, how cute is this? It's white, and it has these sweet little pom-poms all around the exterior here. I thought that this was just super cute with the little pom-poms at the top, and my daughter is going to love this. It just is super sweet for Christmas. So I picked this up, and this is another thing we will be crafting with tonight. So I will tell you more about this. Okay, so just bringing in my first little craft here, I am going to first and foremost grab my trinket tray there and grab an alcohol swab, because let me tell you, I have been so bad about doing this lately, and I apologize. I need to be better about that, especially if I'm going to kind of show you guys my workflow here, right? So with that being said, I'm just bringing in my little Nutcracker man, and my first design, I am going to go ahead and burnish this down just because it is on the smaller side. So I want to make sure that everything stays where I need it to be. And like I said, my idea for this was, honestly, I was like completely ready to just display him in my kitchen and keep him for myself because I just thought he was so cute. But on second thought, I thought, how sweet would it be to kind of line this with some parchment paper and then put some chocolate chip cookies for the teacher. Just trying to save the little dot to my eye. But I mean, this thing is like tiny, tiny, tiny. So, oh my goodness, I think I did it. And then we have another one up top here. So once again, trying my very hardest. Oh, I don't think I saved that top one. I don't know where it went, but that is okay. I do not know where the dot for my top eye went. It is fine. I'm not going to worry about it. I am going to continue like it was never there in the first place, right? Just grabbing my middles. Okay, so I just went through and weeded this really quickly. I did not save the dot to my top eye, so I just decided to go ahead and remove the dot to my bottom eye, just so that way they were cohesive, because, you know, there just wasn't much I could do. I absolutely lost that bottom one. It went somewhere, and I don't know where it went. So, no problem. We will just pivot and change directions, right? So as I was saying, I was thinking this would be super cute to line with some parchment paper and then fill with some chocolate chip cookies. So I simply went into Design Space and pulled this design that says Baking Spirits Bright. Now, I do want to mention that the top of his hat does have a design here. So I do want to get this lined up as much as I can with that. If that wasn't there, you really wouldn't have to worry, right? It's just going on a circle. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. But I do want to take in consideration where the front of his hat is. Just bringing this in, I'm going to burnish it down with my fingers. I don't think I'll have much of an issue with this sticking. And there we go. Look how sweet that is. I love it. And look how cute this is going to be. So I want to show you guys inside. Like, it is really deep. It goes all the way down. I mean, it's basically just a tin can, but it is the cutest tin can I have ever seen in my life. And then with the added touch of our little vinyl there, and then filled with chocolate chip cookies, I mean, but then, you know, for $3, I think it really does just dress up a simple gift of something like cookies. And then I think just taking the extra moment to put that little sentiment on the top is just super sweet. I have to say, I have come to have such an appreciation for my daughter's teachers. Let me tell you, we are all a little under the weather once again. And you know, everyone told me when my daughter started school, like, oh my goodness, they will be sick forever until she kind of, you know, builds her immune system. And I was like, oh my gosh, I know. Like, I knew it was coming, but man, whew, we have been sick a ton since she has been in school. So with that being said, I apologize if I am a little stuffy here, but I am doing my best. So just bringing in my little, this is just a coffee cup from the Dollar Tree. I have shown these on my channel before, and I'm sure most of us have seen them. I definitely feel like time just kind of, oh my goodness, just starts to move so quickly. So I wanted to take the opportunity tonight to come in and just make myself a little something before I moved into the new season and things got a little too crazy, right? So just bringing in my mug here and my cup cradle that I tell you guys about every time. It's great. I love it. I'm just going to bring in my design, make sure I leave enough room at the top for myself to sip. But with that being said, I'm just going to kind of center this how I like it. And then I might need just a couple of relief cuts here at the bottom because it does kind of curve in more towards the bottom. So I will just give that just a few relief cuts. And then let's see if I can't kind of encourage this. Okay, so here's how it came out. I will tell you that did take a little finagling, but nonetheless, I think it came out so cute. And it's gonna look so cute when it has some coffee in it. Like, that'll be so cute. I love it. Okay, guys, let's move on. So bringing in my next blank here, this is just a little Lazy Susan that I get from Target. I don't think that they have them like year round, but I think that they do come back like seasonally throughout the year, right? So I think that it is something that they will get like over and over again. You just have to watch out for them. I'm pretty sure they're $5 or $3. I'm pretty sure they're $5. Just because everything I pick from the Target dollar spot usually ends up being $5. So, you know, that's just the way it is. Anywho, in a fall video, I made a little turntable just like this over, and I put a fall theme wreath on it. All right, guys, so I'm just gonna bring this in, just going to kind of center my circle here within my blank. The idea I had for this was, this is gonna go on the dresser in our bedroom. So I typically just set a candle and like maybe some hand lotion and just kind of maybe odds and ends, like, you know, the occasional hair tie or a pair of earrings. things like that in a little trinket tray. I thought that I would just come in and simply switch out the design for that and make it a Christmas one. Now this is the one that has the fall design is still in our bedroom on our dresser. So this is actually the one that you guys saw me make over with my channel name on it. I didn't end up liking it, and I thought it was like a little too distracting in the videos. So I decided to not do that for now, but hopefully soon I will come up with something a little more my taste in that regard. However, I am going to put it to good use. And then when I go to switch them out, I will then just remove the fall design from my other one. Oh my goodness. So I will tell you that took absolutely forever to weed, but it came out so cute and I'm so happy with it. Let's go ahead and do our last craft. Okay, so bringing in my last craft, it is the felt bucket I got from Walmart for $5. I have my Easy Press Mini here warming up to medium, which is the 2 wavy lines. So when I got this little felt bucket, I thought my idea for it was I want to very simply have an area for my daughter to, as we kind of go into the holiday season, to have an area in our home where we can kind of sort, where we can kind of start encouraging, you know, getting rid of some of her toys that she no longer needs or plays with, and giving it to other kids who may need those toys more. So I don't really expect her to kind of get the concept completely this year. However, I do want to kind of start introducing the idea. So for this little felt mat, I thought it would just be nice. Okay, sorry, really having to concentrate here because as you can tell, this is just a little bit of a trickier design here. So let me get through these R's and I'll kind of get back to my story time here. I seriously concentrated and I still messed up on that R, but it is okay. I got it done. It looks super cute. So this just says Mary. And as I was saying, I don't expect her to really fully grasp the concept this year. However, I do want to start introducing the idea of kind of giving away some toys at the start of the season, especially because her birthday is right before Christmas. So I kind of want to introduce this idea and kind of get it started early, just because, oh my gosh, by the time Christmas comes, let me tell you, we are like overrun by things, right? So in the spirit of Christmas and giving back, that is something that is important to me. So I thought that it would be nice to just have this little bucket either in the living room or in her bedroom. And that way, as we kind of clean up during the day and we kind of make it a point to go through her toys and decide what things we could probably part with this year, I would just kind of have a place to store those things and set them until I could get them out into the garage and then ultimately donated, right? So that was just my idea behind this. So I simply went in and cut out this really sweet design that says Mary, and it just has the really cute kind of playful varsity letters to it, which I thought would be really sweet for this. So just going in with my Easy Press Mini for maybe about 20 seconds or so on medium heat, I just kind of folded this in half and then put my heat press mat inside. I am going to give this just a moment to cool down. Let's go ahead and remove our mat. I'll turn it over. Pressing it on my desk will help. Let's go ahead and peel it up. And that laid down perfectly. Oh my goodness, how cute is that? I love it. And like I said, this is just gonna sit either in the living room somewhere or in her bedroom. Guys, I think that is everything I have time for tonight. So let's bring everything back in and see what we got done. Okay guys, that's everything. We got 4 really fun crafts done tonight. I want to thank you guys so much for watching my video tonight. Hopefully you'll be able to find some of the things that I used tonight in your local store. I really appreciate you guys watching my video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!